All right, stepping. There you go. Look at there. Uh-uh. Now watch him make the switch. Yeah, huh. Stepping back. All right, let him, give him enough slack. Good. Stepping back. Yep. Now, do your arm side to side. Not, see, you keep. Good. Good. Just let him stand there for a second. Let that four-wheeler come up. There you go. All right, now give him direction. He's definitely thinking about it. Now step him back. Good. He stepped back. He already has. He was almost doing it automatic. He's fixing to roll right now. Love it. Okay. Good. Okay, now this time ask him to trot over to the other side. Little energy in it. You see that? Huh? Well, what he's doing is responding now. Good. Now. Now. What you need to do is learn how to get really specific. Go ahead and step him back. All right, now send him. Switch your whip. Get everything ready. When you kiss, mean it. You see that? Now, but he goes off out there looking a little bit. All right, now, once again, send him over here really fast. Switch everything. Kiss to him. Look at there. Good. Okay. When you ask him to leave, ask him to trot off over there right away. Let's go. He's thinking. Point out. There you go. Kiss. There. Little energy. Don't feed so much of that to him. Step back. Good. And see, you got to learn to go left and right with that whip to put those feet back. Not lift that up here, because what? When you lift your hand up like that, you're gonna flop that rope. Huh? All right, now, what I want you to do, I want you to ask him to walk over. Kiss to it. There you go. See, he listens to the inflection that you put into that request. No. Like this. Good. Now, you see him kind of standing there watching you, licking and chewing. Change your whip. Point to the right. I mean, your left. Point to your left. You see him leave? All right, now change everything. Step him back. All right, he has stepped back. Now, send him back over here. Kiss to him. See, his focus is out there somewhere. Good. Unfurl that whip so you can use it if you need it. Good. Yes. Now, right there. Good. All right, now, send him back out. Kiss to him. See, he's taking that direction. There's no tugging, no pulling on him. All you're doing is pointing off out there somewhere. No. Good. All right, now.
He gets over here and he gets wind of that poop that's not his, and it's just too much for him.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Now. All right, now, right there. See, he started to operate off of his idea. And that's what you want to nip in the bud right away. I don't want you operating off your idea. I want to be the ideal man. I'm the bus driver. Okay, now. Like this. Good. Okay. Now, you see how he's focused on you a little bit? Okay, send him over here. See? And all you got to do is point now, right there. You could have brought that whip out a little bit. All right, now. Change everything and then stop him in the center. All right, get ready. All right? It's all about learning the timing, but the fact that you changed everything stopped him right there. Now, point back over here and let's see if he'll. Now, flip your whip out there. You see that? See, and that goes to what I'm telling you about a horse perceives that you open and close places for him to go. Okay? But now, ask him to walk all the way over to the other side. Let him run into that. Keep that arm in by your side. See, that's his head. Now, okay, now this time when you send him, put some energy in it and ask him to trot over here. He's already back. Kiss to him, put some energy. You see that? Now, I'm going to show you how, you notice how he comes almost all the way over here? But then over here he doesn't. Go ahead and send him out. Let's see if he'll focus on you. Don't talk to me. I ain't going to help you. Go ahead. All right, now. He says, well, we stopped earlier. Now, get that whip out there. Point to the left. Now, let me show you something.
I'm not detailed enough with the whip. Like when to use it,
Well,
how to insert it to be with
number one, when he goes over there, he has a tendency to stand out. Now, step back. Okay. Now, the other thing Right there.
Okay.
See? Now, see, you got to develop,
Turning them
and you got to develop walk means walk, trot means trot. Kind of like with this mare. You were doing real well with her. See how quick she was getting? Okay. And then when you do the lope, or when you ask him to lope, see, forget about the horse. If I had you standing over there, okay, I could say, Michelle, I want you to trot over to this side. And you could leave from right there in a trot. In your first step. Your first step, by the time you put that second step, you'd already be trotting. Okay? And then you could get over there and I could say, Michelle, lope over there. Now, watching. Now, watching. See, that's all about not getting in a bind because he's got a foot. Okay? But it's about learning to direct. But anyway, I could say, Michelle, lope over there. And you could leave from right there and be loping in you by the time you hit your second step. Well, guess what, sweetheart? That's just so special. He can do the same thing. But it's a matter of how much energy you put in your request. Okay? Now, watching. Now, you see how even though I asked him to lope, he still kept floating this rope. He didn't pull on me. Now, step back. Now, and watching. Now, he got a little bit of tug on it because he never picked it up. But now, good. Step back. Now, and that's what he needed some right there. Okay? And the reason I did what I did just then was because he was putting an awful lot of his interest down that way. So I kept my hand in here and locked down. Okay? And he ran into himself. Now, and after he's done that a time or two, he'll think better of his head than that. Yeah. Now, but that's just watching. And he's on the wrong lead, which isn't helping a whole lot. But now, then, see, but no, that's nothing but an opportunity. Did you notice I kissed to him, and what did he do? He turned and brought his attention right back here. Now, See, you have to have distractions in this world for him to learn and to give you the opportunity. You stay focused on me, I'll take care of that four-wheeler. Okay? But now, right then for a second, he thought about now watching. See, because we had been hurrying up back and forth, for a second when he went to leave there, he thought about really going. And then he said, no. So, getting specific about walk means walk. Now, watching. You see me step out there a little bit? Now, and what I'm going to do, and he's just trying to figure this out a little bit. Watching. I'll give you that right there for just a second. Good. You see how, if you saw that, I put the energy down that it gets to a point with me to where I'm putting thoughts out there for the most part. Because I'm looking at those feet, putting a little energy. But you see how it's not real big? Okay. Now, and trot means trot. A little more energy in that kiss. Now, good. But, see what I do is as he's leaving there, I'm already getting ready for what we're fixing to do next. Okay, I'm thinking out ahead. Now, watch. Now, watching. You see the focus? Most people aren't used to having a horse focus that much, that well, okay? That guy that I was telling you about that did that to the horse with the saddle, okay? He brought another horse to me, a mare, that I straightened some stuff out on. And then they carried her up to Ocala to a guy that was, he's probably long gone now, was a Western pleasure trainer. Okay. When they unloaded this mare and put her in the round pen, this guy walked out there. She scared him. You know why she scared him? He come out of the pen, he says, where have y'all had this horse? I've never had a horse pay attention to me like that. And, huh? Not to him, it scared him to death. Okay? Dead serious. It scared him to death. This was a mare that. Right. I've never had a horse focus on me like that. You know, and right there, no sir. See, he was going to paw and think about laying down again. So I went to moving. Now, see, over here on this wall, now step back. Good. But getting him more in tune. Now, if you notice when I switch this whip, you notice where that tail end of that whip was? It's out here where I can use it if I need it. Yeah, it's not here where I've got to move it back and cock it. I've already got it cocked. Now, watch him. I kissed, and he went on. Now, but see, when I step a horse back, my focus is down there on those feet. Okay? Now, and this right here, him learning to wait. See, you have to treat everything that goes on out there. That's an opportunity. Now, if I step out here a little bit and point, now watch him. Now, watch me. Now, I'm fixing to. Good. Now, watch this. I'm just playing with him right now. Somebody pick that foot up and set it over here. Now. Now, watch him. Good for you. Now. Okay, come take him. I see ya. I see ya, yes. I see ya. Look down at his feet. Good. Now, I want you to start learning to work and see how little you can do with that wiggle. Try it. Not just kiss to him and ask him to move his feet. All right, now ask him to step back. No. See, you're misunderstanding me. When I say ask, what I actually mean is kiss to him. Okay, now look down at the feet. Now, what he's hearing, now, watch this. Step back. You see that? Now, see how little you can do and ask him to, or get him to step back again. I'm going to change that rhetoric. Point at his feet and put a little energy in that rope.
Step back.
Good. You see how much less you did that time? Yeah. But you see what you have a tendency to do when you go to stepping back, you, okay?
Step back.
Just kiss to him and look at his feet. Good. He'll step back. Kiss to him again. He'll move the other one back. Good. You see how less?
Yeah.
Now, wish I had Hollywood Slick up here, because you could take Hollywood Slick and put him on a line like that and do like this, and he'd back out to the end of that line. Okay. All right. Now, walk him over.
You that way?
Yeah. Start stepping him back. Good. Okay, you see how much less you did? But you still did a lot more than was actually necessary, to be perfectly honest with you. All right, now, see if you can get him to leave there and trot. Look at there. He already has. He just did. So if you do this enough, he'll get to where it's automatic for him. Right there. A little bit. Down at his feet. Good. Okay. Now, let's see if you can get him to leave there and lope over. What was that look about? Good. No, he said I get a big hurry out of it, but now, all right, send him back over. Don't ask him to lope, just send him back over on a fast trot. All right, now. Arm in by your side. There you go. All right, now.
Try again.
Yep. And this time, mean it. Little energy. Look at there. You got it. Now, but you did. Good. All right, now I'm not going to ask you to ask him to lope over there, because he has a tendency when he's going that way to look out yonder, but ask him to hurry up to the other side. See how much? There you go. He's back. He one step. There, see? All right, now, switch everything. Let's go. A little better. Just going to take you some time doing that. All right, now hurry him back to the other side at the trot. Good. All right, now switch everything. When you ask him to leave here, When you ask him to leave there, put some energy in that kiss, and then, good, kiss. Come on. Don't step out. Just. Well, no, it's not really. I mean, okay. Now, ask him to go over again. Good. All right. Now, yep. Let's see if you can raise that whip. Let's go. Now, don't see you start stepping out. You're stepping out, which you're blocking him. All right. Now, send him out. Let's go. Come on. Now. All right, send him back over in the trot with some energy. Good. Right there, step him back. Good, he's already, all right, now switch everything and ask him to leave. Let's go, bring that whip up, let's go. Towards that hind end. There you go, now. You did a little more than was necessary. Okay. See, that time he really believed you were going to reach out there and get him. Okay? Now, but you see how his focus is? All right. Down at his feet, please. Step him back. Good. All right, right there. See, you did less then than you've done. Okay? But I think a lot of times when you go to ask for the low, it's kind of like I told a lady one time when the horse wouldn't move. I said, she's not stupid. She knows she's going faster than you want her to. Okay? So I think you're a little apprehensive about really sending him out there. Okay? All right, step him back. Watch. A little bit. Go down to his feet. There you go. Now, you see how little you did? And he's, okay. Let's do this. Let's go out to the hula hoop. Maybe you'll have a little more. All right, now it's right there. Good. All right, he's back. He's not in on top of you. But this is where you start learning how to manage your rope a little bit. Well, you have a tendency, like I said, to do coils that are too short. You're opening your hand at the wrong time and feeding rope, okay? Huh? Yeah, well, you can coil it in such a fashion to where it'll feed out of your hand if you need to give him some. Okay? Learning to open and close that hand. Okay, good. Now, you saw him go out. Just right there, you rotated behind him a little bit. All right, you can correct that. Go ahead. All right, step him back. There you go. Now send him to the right. Good. And then he left there with a little bit of energy. Good. Arm in by your side, please. Don't put him way out at the end of that rope. There. Not now. That'll come. A time will come. All right, yeah. But you see, you decided to open your mouth, and he said, "Oh, she wants something." Get big with the whip. There you go. Now, all right, he's fixing to go around. Now, go ahead. Just work him right there. Don't worry about the hula hoop. You'll work your way back into that hula hoop. Good. Look at there. Much, much nicer. But then, right then, you needed to. Well, number one, the way you're doing with that whip, in other words, you're chasing him around with it instead of just using it when you need it.
Is that better right there?
Yeah. Now, good. Now, just keep. Good. Step over this way a little bit and then send him over the top of that hula hoop. Now, that's good. Quit walking around in that big circle. I'm going to put you back in that hula hoop. You almost did it. Now, all right, now change directions. Get that whip out. All right, let him run into that. All right, now. Good. Good. Let him get some of that going. Good. Good. Okay. Good. Much nicer. Okay, let's change everything. Step him back. Point to the right. Or your left, I'm sorry. Point to your left. All right, now. Follow that back through. That was the first time you've made a really nice change. All right, let's ask him to get some speed going now. Good. Just at the trot. Good. You could have pushed him. See? Now. Good. Now. Hind end forward. No. Unless you're going to make a change of direction. Okay? But since he stopped the way that he stopped, send him on to the left. See, that time you switch back to his hind end. Now, kiss to him and ask him to let's go. Good. Push it right there. But don't overhand. Good. Good. Now you see him drop his head to look. Let's see if you can put him right through the middle of that hula hoop. Ah, look at there. Little closer. Push him out next time and see if you can't get him right through the center of it. Almost a little too much. Now, and then, though he ran into your hand, and what you should have been doing was bringing that whip forward. Okay? All right, now, change directions. Uh-uh. Good. That time you got him. Little bit. There you go. Close. Yeah, that's all right. All right, step him back. Now, what you need to do, all right, now send him to the left. Look at there. Uh-huh. It all starts with 1 foot. But that's why walking through it, you've heard me, how many times you heard me say work slow? Okay? Look at there. Now. Good. Now let me tell you what you can do. You can get him around, and every time he puts his feet inside that hula hoop, stop him right there and just let him stand there for a second. Just let him stand there. He will get to where he looks for that hula hoop. Huh? Oh, you know. Now watch him. See, he's wanting. He's. I wouldn't let him pick it up. He. Now, okay, but you saw what I did when I would step him out, step him back so that he picks that foot up. Look at there. Okay? See, if you don't get frazzled, okay, and you don't, a lot of times when a horse gets his feet tangled up in something or what have you, people will go bananas. But watch him. He's a character now. Now, watch him. Step him over to it. Step back. Now, he's waiting for you to give him direction. See, if you play with this, you can absolutely get him to where you can put his feet anywhere you want to put them. Okay? But now, okay, now ask him to walk out of it. Get your whip over. Good. Go ahead. That was, yep. See, and recognizing when he's giving you what you've asked for. All right, now, what I will do, I actually look them through it. In other words, they'll be coming around there, and I'll be looking right dead through the center, and they'll go right dead through the center. Now, all right, now, send him on to the left. Get that. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm looking at you. Now watch him. Almost. Yeah, he won't play. Remember what I told you about that cousin of mine that liked to bother stuff? All right, now. Good. Now, if you shorten it a little bit, you'll be able to step him right through the middle of it. But no, you got out of position, and you didn't keep moving forward. Get that whip cocked. You see that? Quit stepping out there to him. Just learn to rotate. All right? No, that was on you. You started with it here. Okay? All right, now change. Send him the other way. Little bit. Mm-hmm. That was better because you got out of position and bent his head in here towards you, but you moved him forward. Okay? Look at there. There you go. Now just look through it. Almost. Now, move him forward. Don't fool with his head. Move him forward. You see there? Good. Okay, now I want you to let's make a change of direction. You really got to work on this change of direction thing. Now step back. Point to your right. Get good. See, what happens sometimes is when it starts going south on you, will you start doing a little too much? Uh-huh. Right there. Change everything. Get ready. Step him back. See? He started good. All right, now change. He's looking at the whip now. Good. See, when it starts going bad on you and you start getting big and start making it more and more into a competition, well, then what he does is said, oh, look, we got a race going. I bet I can win this one. Okay, now change him again. Step back. Point to the right. Good. Now, you see what happened right then? Yeah, you did. Look at there. See, when his dance partner gets out of position, he tells on you. Look at there. Now, all right, now switch and change directions. He's trying a little more. Good. All right, now point to the right and watch him. See, you can almost get to the point. Right now. All right, now watch this. Just relax a little bit, quit rotating, and make a little small step to the left. Your left. Now, okay, now send him on from the back end. Point, and then get that whip. You see the whip? Good. Look at there. Sweetheart, It's time to quit while we're ahead. Now, good, good. There you go. Pet him nice and soft and easy. All right, now come on, pick up that hula hoop and come on.
Felt like this last couple of times that he went around,